Hey guys, Mistik here, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be continuing the weekly shop review series. Within this series, I do reviews of items and customization options that we get in each weekly shop release. Then, at the end, I give my opinion on the shop as a whole and rate it out of 10. Today I'm going to be reviewing the shop for the week of April 27th. This week's shop features a brand new melee, a gas mask, and a normal hat. I've decided to name this weekly shop the Monster Shop as it follows a dark and sinister theme. Let's get into it. The first hat that this weekly shop has is the Monster Cap, which will set you back 3,000 growlits if you choose to purchase it. It is a sideways baseball hat with horns and a monster face on it. This hat is definitely not my favorite, but at the very least it does seem to be slightly unique. Normal baseball caps are seen a lot throughout Graal era, and this one is basically just a reskin of one of those. I do, however, enjoy the horns on it, and the monster theme does make it slightly unique. Sadly, I don't think it would fit in with many people's outfits, so overall it's not really my favorite. Once again, I think this hat suffers from the large price tag these weekly shop hats have. The second hat from this shop is actually a gas mask called the Patched Gas Mask. Due to it being a hat that actually protects against gas, this costs 5,000 growlits instead of the normal 3,000. This is what seems to be a normal old gas mask that has been repaired to still be usable. It has an interesting look and is definitely a spin on a gas mask that we haven't seen before. I actually really like this mask as we don't have many new gas masks nowadays. Also, the price is totally understandable as all gas masks cost 5,000 growlits due to their added functionality. This is definitely worth purchasing if you either need a gas mask or enjoy the overall look of it. The final and main item of this weekly shop is the Demonic Scythe. This costs 10,000 growlits and deals 8 damage. It has a relatively fast attack speed and also applies the burn effect to its enemies. The Demonic Scythe can also be put on your back, giving it some extra charm. I am actually a huge fan of this weapon, and to me it's probably in the top 3 of weekly shop items. The graphics are fantastic and even feature glowing eyes on each end of the scythe if you really pay attention to it. This item is definitely top quality, and I'm happy to see something this cool in a weekly shop. The damage output from it is actually pretty good too. 8 damage with a decent attack speed is alright, but the burn effect actually adds enough damage to make it kill pretty fast. The graphics, damage, and the fact that it can be added to your back combines to create a really good item for either starting players or old players who want a cool item to mess around with. Overall, this is a definite buy either at trade tables for 600 to 700 shells or at the shop for growlits if you'd prefer that. Now for my overall opinion on this shop, and for once I'm actually able to say that this shop was really good. The hats were definitely above average, and in particular I actually really enjoyed the gas mask. The Demonic Scythe is also in my opinion the best melee we've seen in these weekly shops, and it's probably top 3 when it comes to items in general. The only item I can recall that I enjoyed as much is the Tanuki toy, so that's definitely a good sign for these weekly shops. Honestly, I really hope that we can continue with shops of this quality in the future. Overall, with the hat, gas mask, and melee, I have to give this weekly shop a pretty solid 8 out of 10. The only thing that's really hurting this shop's score is the monster hat, as it really wasn't anything special, but honestly, it would be a miracle to create a perfect shop, so I gotta give the devs some slack. And with that, this is the end of the video. Let me know what your guys' thoughts on this weekly shop are and how it compares to the past weekly shops. I always love to hear you guys' thoughts on these things, so make sure you guys comment down below. Also, if you enjoyed the video or learned anything, please click that like button as it does help me out a bunch and lets me know that you guys are enjoying the content. And of course, if you want to keep up with all the Graal era news, updates, etc., make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.